Hey guys, Toxic Flames here, and today we're going to be unboxing the Miata 1.8 liter turbo kit. So you already know mistakes have been made when you hear the word turbo kit in eBay in one sentence. But let's see what we got and let's see if it's worth it. So I'm going to start by unboxing. Alright, so inside the box we got a bunch of little boxes. I guess I'll just get started here. So the first thing you get is a manifold. And by the way, I'll do a close-up on specifically what each item looks like after. Alright, so it looks like, the first thing is a manifold. Even comes with a gasket. It's a nice solid cast manifold. It doesn't look too bad. The inside's got a little bit of, could do a little bit of like work, but other than that, it's not bad. It's not bad. You could do some porting, but I mean, it's eBay. Alright, next thing we got is the intercooler. So we got a bunch of clamps, it's really a big load of clamps. Honestly, these aren't too bad. These are the T-clamps as opposed to the, I guess the hose style clamps for garden hose. For the snake style. I guess this is better. We got a bunch of couplers. Then we got some intercooler piping. We got some, basically just a hodgepodge of random stuff so you can try to piece together your intercooler kit. So that's that. Alright, next thing you get is the actual intercooler itself. So, this actually looks like a pretty nice unit. Pretty beefy. Does not come with any mounting brackets though. You'll have to make those yourself. But yeah, this one is the black version. You can get some in the silver style. Trying to flex on the hose. Alright. Now the next thing is, so got the oiling system. This is the return. I'll get into more detail about that after. Okay. And this is, this looks like this is the oil feed. Obviously a cold air intake. Well, actually, I guess it's just a cone filter. But you already know that'll give you mad street cred. We got a blow-off valve. So this is not a Gretty, but this is instead a Freddy. I was kidding. This is the Type RS blow-off valve knockoff. Not bad. It comes with the gasket. Comes with this, which I guess you would JB weld. Obviously, you're gonna JB weld, boys. You're not gonna weld. If you bought an eBay turbo kit, you're not welding. You're JB welding. But it's got the the button for you to JB weld to your intercooler piping. Even comes with a couple of the hose style clamps, 2 bolts to bolt it onto, a little bit of vacuum line, blue for extra street cred. That's not bad. It might leak, but it might also not. Alright. Next thing is, it's probably the wastegate. Yep, so, got 2 gaskets. They're like paper gaskets. You got this, which I guess you're gonna have to weld when you get your exhaust made. Alright, so this is the half-ass downpipe that it comes with. And then it also comes with all the gaskets. It actually comes with all the bolts to bolt the downpipe on, and comes with a gasket, so that's always nice. You already know it's your boy Max eating rods behind this eBay kit, like always. Alright, this is the piece de resistance. Oh gosh. This is the turbo. This is a big turbo. Whoa. Wow. Pretty nice. Got some vacuum line. And this, what is this? Ah yes, this is a boost controller. So and then yeah, you just have this high performance boost controller. Obviously, not that high performance if it's eBay. Alright, so that's everything in the kit. Now I'm just gonna go through each individual component and give you a close-up of exactly what it comes with. Alright, so this is the whole thing assembled. So we got the cast manifold, we got the turbo, which is the big boy, and then on top of that we got the wastegate, the external wastegate. So the wastegate just bolts to the bottom of the manifold. As you can see, either you can have the wastegate going towards the block of the engine, and that's going to have to do a really sharp 90 degree, or if you flip it 180, then the wastegate's going to go towards the turbo, which gives you even less room. So I opted to just have the wastegate go here, and it's going to have to just do a really sharp bend and just like probably a wastegate dump for Mad Street Cred. But if you don't really want that option, I'm going to show you another option after. But basically, just showing off, this is the downpipe it comes with. This will get you running, well enough for you to go to the exhaust shop. So if you don't want to run the wastegate on the bottom, there is another option. So I'm just going to take off these included bolts. All right. So if you take a look at the back of the turbo, it actually comes with a spot for a wastegate. So what you could do is, just put a block-off plate here, and then basically you just drill a hole here, and you'd have another little piece of pipe coming that would go through this wastegate. It's just different options. Depends if the guy at the exhaust shop tells you to focus and you ask him to make like a really sharp 90 on there. Okay, so first thing we're going to go over is the manifold. So if we lay everything out, you can see that the manifold, basically it's a side mount manifold. It's a T28 T25, I believe. Anyway, it comes with the correct turbo, which is also a T25, T28. Anyways, also comes with an exhaust, which is always nice. This looks like it looks like this is OEM actually. Anyways, comes also with a turbo gasket, which is very nice. And in terms of bolts, so when you get the kit, you're going to want to make sure that it includes all the bolts. So, we got the 4 studs that would screw in there. We also get 4 bolts, and then we got 4 crush washers and 4 normal washers. So the way the kit works, obviously you would put the stud in the correct way. Then you put the turbo. Oops. You put. Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. Put a normal washer, put a crush washer, and then you put on the bolts. Alright, so the reason I'm going into so much detail is because my kit was missing a few things when I originally got it. So I'm just going through and showing you, everything your kit should come with. So, you really shouldn't have to run to the hardware store for anything really, except for a few things which I'll outline as we go through. Alright, so next up is the wastegate. So the wastegate comes with basically 2 paper gaskets for each side of the banjo, and then it comes with an actual banjo and the banjo bolt itself. The banjo bolt is the one that has a hole in it, just so you know, and it comes with that ×2 because you have one for the top as well. So this is the actual wastegate. You get 4 crush washers, you get 4 nuts. The only thing is, mine only came with these 2 nuts originally, and then there was a bunch of stuff missing in the kit, so I might as well, I just told them also, can you send me 2 bolts that you forgot? But really, if that was the only thing missing, I wouldn't have really complained, just because I know the trolls are already going to tell me, bro, why'd you make them ship you 2 bolts? They shipped me a bunch of other stuff as well. So they also shipped me 2 more bolts, and they shipped me 2 more nuts, but really you only need 4 nuts. These are just extra to have. These are, so, you know, some additional springs, depending if you want to blow up your engine or not. So, you know, by default you have a 10-pound spring in here. Then you also have 2 gaskets. These are decent. They feel like paper, but we'll see how they hold up. Alright, so you also get these 2 flanges and this sealing ring. So basically the way the ring works is the thicker side goes towards the wastegate, and you know, when you bolt it down, what's going to happen is it's basically just going to press up against here and make sure you don't have any leaks. So that is the wastegate. Alright, so now I'm going to go through the downpipe and the turbo. So real quick, you know, comes with another gasket. So if you remember, the actual manifold came also with a gasket, but you know, 2 gaskets, don't put both of them on, just put one on, and then when one blows, put the other one on. This one looks a little bit better quality, to be honest. And this one came in this box. It also came with Max speeding rod. So, you know, if you take a look, here you can see, here's Max before he blows up his Duesenberg on 20 pounds. It's just a little nice booklet to tell you that you are cheap and buy eBay stuff. You know, then we also, of course, got 5 bolts. And these bolts, of course, are for the downpipe. And then it also comes with, you know, it should come with the 5 washers. Yep, 5 washers, 5 nuts, and 5 crush washers. So, you know, this honestly not a bad downpipe. You can see the welds don't look half bad. This actually looks like a thick piece of, I want to say, steel. And also you comes with a gasket for the, the downpipe. So just bolts on like that, and there's the back of the turbo. So the turbo itself is only oil cooled. It's not a water cooled turbo. It's a pretty big piece. If I just try to spin it for you. Yeah, it basically stops spinning before my hand can get out of the way. But that's what you get for eBay qual. Other than that, it honestly does not look bad. And like I said, comes with 2 gaskets. One for the oil drain, and one for the oil feed. I'll get into the oil drain and feed shortly. Alright, so this is the oil draining system. So it actually comes with another gasket. So if you're keeping track, that's actually 2 gaskets so far for the oil draining system, just in case one breaks. So this bolts to the bottom of your turbo. Comes with 2 bolts, 2 crush washers. Alright, so just to finish assembling this, so the way it works is, you got this, which attaches to the turbo, goes through this line, and then on the other end, you're going to basically have to get this. I'm not sure how it would work, but this somehow attaches to your oil pan. So this is one of the things that we're going to actually have to buy. See, this is trash. So you're going to have to buy something that basically drills into the oil pan that connects with this exact thread. Either that, or you can get some sort of adapter and somehow use this. Alright, so this is the oil feed. So it comes with this nice braided line, which is enough for you to get from the high pressure oil feed all the way over to the turbo. With a 1.8 liter Miata, the way it works is we're going to grab high pressure oil from the where the pressure sensor currently is. So what we will do is we will unscrew it, and we will use this neat little thing, which will basically allow us to have 1 input and 3 outputs. So you just screw this on. This screws into the block of the engine. This will be a little block off, and for one end you'll screw back in the pressure sensor, and for the other end this is where we'll just screw on the line, which will provide our eBay turbo with some nice high pressure oil. And then of course this already comes with a restrictor. In fact, Yeah, this is very small, which is perfect. So it comes the correct restrictor, I'm going to assume. We're just going to run this and see if our turbo runs dry and it blows up, then we'll let you guys know. But I'm just going to assume this is the correct restrictor. Comes, wow boys, comes with another gasket. So now you get an extra gasket for your turbo. You get an extra gasket for the oil feed and for the oil drain. So this is quite the nice kit. You know, then of course you also get 2 more bolts and 2 more crush washers. Alright, so here is the boost controller setup. So it comes with quite notchy, quite nice. Anyways, comes with the boost controller, comes with this T, and it comes with some vacuum line. Also comes with these, you know, snake style clamps, hose clamp style. It comes with 3 little bolts and these little mounting brackets. Now I don't even see how this boost controller could possibly mount to it. But anyways, we're probably going to only run 10 psi, so we don't really even need this wastegate. Alright, so here's the intercooler kit. So the intercooler kit actually comes with a lot. So you get a lot of these, you know, these are the, you know, T-style clamps. These are the ones that people tell you should buy. So I'm actually impressed that it comes with these. These will probably cost you at least $2,000 at your local performance auto parts store. Then it actually comes with, you know, these couplers. Here's one that's already open. So it's, you know, E3 USA, or EM USA, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. These are actually pretty good quality couplers. They actually comes with, you know, fiberglass or whatever fibrous material inside of it to actually, you know, give it some strength. So that's quite impressive. So it comes with 6 straight pieces, comes with 2 90s, and then in terms of the intercooler piping, it actually comes with quite a lot. So, you know, it comes with 2 90 degrees, it comes with 2 45s, and it comes with 2 that look like they're like maybe 20, 30 degrees, and it also comes with 2 straight pieces. So this should really be more than enough to put together our intercooler setup. I'm quite excited. This is usually the most creative part of the build, is when you build the intercooler piping. And yeah, I'm excited that we actually have quite a bit of stuff to work with. Alright, so real quick, I'm just going to go over the intercooler. You know, there's not really much to show about it. It's black, so this is a little bit more of a stealthy look. It comes in pretty good condition. The fins aren't really bent that much. Okay, so here's just for comparison, compared to a, you know, a Godspeed intercooler. So it's a little bit thicker, or sorry, a little bit taller. It's honestly pretty similar in thickness. The Godspeed one is a little bit thicker. And then, you know, as I was saying, similar setup for the mounting brackets. So you basically just want to take some of this stuff and, you know, just screw it in. Note that it actually does not come with the bolts. So, you know, how sad. You're going to have to go buy 2 bolts to mount your intercooler, but that's not too bad. Okay, so since I went over literally everything, I might as well just go over this cone air intake filter. Not really too much to show. It comes with a clamp, and I already test fitted it. It does fit over the turbo perfectly, but it comes with also this generic ring, so if you had to push this in to make it fit with your setup, but with this eBay setup, it actually works perfectly. Don't even need that. And yeah, so that's really the end of the unboxing. Alright, so final thoughts on the kit. Honestly, it looks like it's a complete kit. It actually comes with everything you'll need, except the only things it does not come with is a single bolt for you to screw into the manifold. For some reason, in the manifold, there's just a random bolt hole. So you'll have to screw a bolt in there just to block that off. It also does not come with something for you to connect the oil drain back into your pan. So you'll probably need to get something to tap your pan and also to screw into the pan after you tap it. Alright, so with this build, we're going for around 200 to 250 wheel horsepower. between 10 to 12 psi. And to do that, we're going to need, apart from this kit, RX-8 injectors, standalone ECU. We decided to go with a Speedy EFI ECU. It runs Tuner Studio. It's basically the budget version of a Megasquirt 2. So yeah, we'll see if that actually shafts us. Other than that, we're also going with a Flying Miata Stage 1 clutch and a lightened flywheel. Oh yeah, also a boost gauge, which was not included in the kit, as well as a wideband, just to help with the tuning and also to make sure, a second before the engine blows up, we can at least see that it's going to go down. So yeah, I hope you guys follow us for the rest of this build. It's going to be fun, and we're really going to see how cheap does it cost to go 200 to 250 wheel horsepower in the Miata. So yeah, don't forget to dislike the video if you hate us, and have a nice day.